Hey guys, how's it going? The AmmoBox here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode, the end of last episode, I realized I completely botched my outro. So, my apologies for that. That's kind of ridiculous. But we're here now, and let's just try to make the most of it and pretend like that never happened. Okay, so last episode we worked on finishing up our little oil processing area here. We started working on planning out our iron plate smeltery up here. So that will be a focus. We're gonna have to deal with a lot of trees and not deal with using our bots, or actually deal with not being able to use our bots, because we ran out of juice. We ran out of power with my bots at the end of last episode. So I had to sit here for a good 10 minutes waiting on those to charge. So we're gonna try not to use those again still. And what I want to do is at least get one thing of iron processing started. And I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to do this. Maybe have one run up here. Let's walk up here to see kind of where that's going. Because what I'd eventually, I can't talk. What I would eventually like to do is have this iron actually go down into the smeltery down here rather than be processed through this smaller area up here. And I'm going to go ahead and manually pick that up. So basically the idea is I want to build something similar to this down here, but more open, so that way we can add in electric furnaces eventually. So we will build that out momentarily. I'm kind of just trying to think through, let me think. Think. Do we have any additional tools available to us? Wait, where are all my tools? Jackhammer. That requires engines, which I don't have currently. And then brass axe. Okay, we don't quite have any heavy-duty tools to take out trees. So, looks like we're going to be chopping down some trees, guys. And I think if I just kind of plan for... Actually, you know what I can do? Instead of doing smelteries right here, I really should focus on just having trains come through, and what I can do is just run a couple of lines up through here. If this should work, yeah, just have those lines come up through here and feed back into the smeltery, and then as I kind of increase my technology and stuff, I can come back through really quickly, empty these trees out, and then move my smeltery from the area up there to this more main area down here when that time comes. So I guess what I'm going to do is go ahead and see where this main line is going to come up, attach that in, and then from there we can start kind of measuring out and see how we're going to do our depots, our train drop-offs. Let's see here. I always like to do my curves with bots. I know, I just said I'm not going to use them, and here we are using them. That should be good though. It's just a little bit, not too much. Okay, that's good. So if we come down here, I want to leave enough space for any belts that may be needed. Yeah, I think maybe this far might... Nope. So used to holding shift when I push that down because of bots. Okay, so there's that. Don't need these anymore. Oh yeah, and I did adjust my sounds between episodes, so hopefully everything sounds okay now. Chopping isn't too loud. Music isn't too loud, but I noticed that some songs, some of the music in this game are louder than others. Okay, so bring that down. I'm half tempted to get through oil processing just so I can start a fire and get rid of all this. The music's a little loud, but I think it might be okay. Alright, let's leave that as is. Well, I mean, we're almost down to the bottom, aren't we? That's a lot of trees, though. Okay, so I do plan on making use of the entire area, so that way we can have probably multiple. What I would eventually like to do is really have the processing, the smeltery, be high production. So what I would like to do is have maybe 2 or 3 different unloading stops in the same area, and eventually use circuitry and stuff and logic to basically tell which basically tell the trains which stops to go to in a line. The Smarter Trains mod allows for circuits to be added to train stops. And I think that music's clipping. Just a moment, I'm sorry. There we go. Still a little loud. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna be so sick of me messing with my music. I'm already sick of messing with my music. One more. One more. Okay, this should be good. That's a little loud, but it's not clipping anymore, so that's good. So yeah, I'm not a seasoned Let's Play guy, so this is all new to me. Stuff to learn. Things to take into account that I'm not used to dealing with. It's interesting with my Astroneer Let's Plays, it's like music's pretty much just equalized and normalized across the board, and it pretty much just is, game volume, music, and sounds. And you have the 3 sliders, or however many. There aren't that many, but with this game it's like there's what, 6? And it's kind of hard to tell what sounds actually fall into which bucket. I mean, obviously music is under music. But I didn't realize that, like, drills and stuff, that actually falls under the ambient sounds, which you would think it would come under, like, just the game sounds or whatever. I don't know. Okay, what is this? This is tungsten. We'll make use of that eventually. Is that more? No, that's silver. Interesting. Then we got some copper. No, excuse me, coal. We're already down here. This'll be handy to pick all this stuff up. More coal over there. We got all the oil over there, which will be great. And I'm hoping this right here. Actually, I kind of want to go check out and make sure. I want to see if that is iron, because if it is, we will definitely make use of it. Hopefully there are no biter bases over here that haven't been detected yet. Hopefully our robots are doing their job. I need to check up on them soon. That is indeed iron. Sweet. Okay. Good. Run all the way back. Actually, let's check to see where our bots are. They are way down here, just hanging out. I think they have actually cleared out the entire map. I may have went a little OP on our biters. At the very beginning, I turned all of our biter spawning way down to kind of account for the craziness that natural evolution, brings. So I think maybe it wasn't quite as balanced as it should have been. So what I do plan on doing is bringing back my bots and giving the biters a chance to repopulate. I know that's ridiculous, and in terms of surviving, I'm doing very good right now, but I do want a bit of a challenge from biters as time goes on. I don't want it to be absolutely zero. I don't want this to be a peaceful campaign. It adds funness, enjoyment, excitement, suspense, to the gameplay. So I'm going to put down a rally point and bring my bots back. And then stop any spawning. For now, I'm just going to turn those. That should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and let these pile up, and that's fine. But do I have a rally point? I don't think I do just yet. Okay, so what this will do is when I place it down, they should just come back here. Oops. They should all now just kind of start heading back to that place. Like the rally point basically says, hey, come back to this location. I think it only happens once each time you put it down. But it's a good little callback. if you have bots out and about. Doesn't always work, but it's better than nothing. They're slowly making their way. Okay. We'll keep an eye on that and come back and pick them up, actually, once they get back up. And the plan is, honestly, I think a good benchmark would be to allow the first biter attack to happen, because I do have a significant amount of pollution out right now. I mean, all this red, you know. We will allow one biter attack and then just kind of put out bots as needed to deal with those. I really don't like doing turret creep because it's just kind of a pain in my butt, and it's kind of cheaty too because I use autofill or whatever, so that way when you place down a turret, it automatically loads in a small amount of ammo. So that way, if you're out at a biter base or something, you can just go blip and then take down. You know, that isn't really how vanilla's played. I don't really play this vanilla style, so hence, you know, robot army. So I just kind of make up my own rules as I go. Oh yeah, I realize now that I don't even have any freaking technology going. In between episodes, I realized that I probably should go ahead and get advanced electronics, get these going, because where is it? Somewhere in here, right here, flight. I want to get flight for my bots. Got to do that. So it requires this. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Get advanced electronics researched, and we are one step closer to having better bots. And the moment we get better bots, the game quickly improves. None of this caveman type stuff, beating down trees with their bare hands. And by bare hands, I mean using the finely crafted tools that I already have. Okay, it's kind of dark here. Let's run power lines over just so we can see. It's going to be very wasteful the way I'm going to put it down, but this is also just very temporary. I'm just trying to run light down here as far as I can. There. And there. Now I can see what we're doing. I've got my eye on the the research there, the tech, and I'm kind of waiting for the alert. Hopefully it doesn't blow our ears out, but just be warned, it may be kind of loud. I think I got everything right. Yeah, that's tolerable, doable. It's a little loud, but it's not bad. So let's see here. Next, I think engines. Yes, right. Yes, there's flight. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh nope, nope. Trying to use bots again. Force a habit, man. Seriously. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna run back. We'll have that feed in here. And then I'm just gonna kind of run in a line and grab all the trees that happen to catch my axe. It's the highlight of the video, guys. Alright, I think we've got all the trees we needed to chop there. I went ahead and cut there, obviously, because you just experienced it. And yeah, I didn't want to subject you to sitting there watching me chop all that down, so I'm gonna go ahead and run my rails now. And hopefully this matches up properly. Nope. Alright, bots. Do your thing. There we go. Is that? Yeah, that's as short as it's gonna go. Then we will go ahead and put our signals in. Yeah, it's the 2, not the 3. Okay. Turn up here and put one up to match. And while I was cutting trees down, we got our electric engine research done. So let's go ahead and get flight. Yay. So we are going to have to start focusing on getting oil at least started in a very small capacity. work on getting the oil that's up here. Yeah, those guys up near our energy production, power production. But we'll get there. That's why I'm focusing on making all this big, because we're getting to the point where we're about to start getting bots, and then things are going to get a lot easier in terms of building and all kinds of good stuff. What am I doing? Oh, one more thing I want to do before we end the episode is I want to make sure that my bots came back. I'm pretty sure they did, because I see something blue up here on my map. And as I said before, just to give the biters a chance to kind of get back into it. Oh goodness. Oh, this is gonna eat through the power of my bots. One second, let me concentrate on picking all these up, because they all run around and there's no easy way to pick them up other than just to kind of scroll over and right click, and well, I hold right click and it comes up, thankfully. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to pick all these up, and when we have our first biter attack, I will reassess where we are. I will have some better turrets and stuff down and ready to go, but if it gets to the point where we can't defend ourselves, I will send out some more bots, and then we will figure out how to go from there. So guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We've got a lot done as far as, well, not too much done, but we made progress on our where is it area over here. Mainly a lot of tree chopping this episode, but it will come together. Factorio takes time, and you know, for those who do enjoy it, and it's a process to watch, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. So, but if there's anything that you guys have suggestions on, or if there's anything you want to comment or have questions about, let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions too, I love hearing from you guys. You know, let me know what you'd like to see built, or if you think that, you know, something I'm doing could be done better, you know, let me know. I love hearing your feedback. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Take care.